My name is Cody Seitz. This is a presentation on A.Proximate art design and decisions for characters and compositions. The target audience would probably be children, younger, about maybe between 13 and 17 or so. Category: fiction. Time frame: somewhat futuristic. Year takes place 2023. Style would be action, comedy, adventure, drama. Design style would be dramatic and expressive. Just to start breaking down the elements of A.Proximate's art design, starting with color. Characters and designs have a basic yet compatible set of palettes and swatches. The same handful of colors used throughout, used respectively to each character's design, bright and somewhat saturated, even the villains, to give the characters a sense of light contrast. All colors used apply to each character, linked to character personalities as well. Next element, drawing. You can tell the characters belong in the same universe going from design and going from the line art alone. Lines intentionally left rough to contribute to the overall style and feel of the characters. Body proportions when compared are relatable but not too samey. Eye designs, though varied, are established and defined. The tones of the characters differentiate though still relate, and it's obvious these characters are a package deal, so to speak. The subject is a number of characters coexisting in one place. Style. All characters match in style to an extent. Designs for characters relate to morality. No two characters' skin tones match one another. I believe this makes them unique altogether. I've been experimenting with different ways I could create comic covers and came up with a few. Just messing around with the different ways I can make things look interesting, though still adhere to the story. I used Ion for the example of giving costume changes and age differentiation, depicting Ion as a little boy, which is important to his backstory. Ion's ages are depicted as 8 and 18 both. The 2 pages for the final comic version pages are actually depicting Ace's backstory very briefly at the very beginning, before he was A.Proximate. At a design standpoint, however, it's just trying to make all of the backgrounds match the characters and make it look like they exist together and belong. I also try to use the home layout formula to try to create the house they would inhabit. It's a safe house kind of deal. Just to get a blueprint of it so I can have an idea what I would be drawing. Ace has had a lot of different evolution changes, and I figured I'd depict that as best I can, going back all the way to 2009 or 2010, one of those, where he looked a lot different and wasn't really characterized at all compared to today. Alright, yeah, I think that's everything. Alright, thanks for listening, and have a good day, I guess. Yeah.